Oh gosh, the lighting is terrible. Anyway, I'm on a lovely little walk. It's blue skies all around, so I just thought, like, why not make the most of it? But yeah, I'm on a nice walk. I think I'm 15k in. It's really, really sunny. Actually, I've got my sunglasses. I haven't got my sports sunglasses, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe this walk. It's just like a long loop. But it's really nice, and I really like it. And we're passing some sheep and everything, which is really, really nice. Goes through a lot of, like, farm. And because, well, I mean, I don't know how long this takes. When I go on my walk, so long. I don't know why. It's jumbled my brain. I've been walking too long. Anyway, so I listen to audiobooks, which is really, really fun. So today, I'm listening to, give me one second, let me get through this kissing gate, I think it is. I'm listening to something called 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. If I'm right in thinking, she's the one who writes... Wait, let me verify this. Oh, no, she's a Good Girl's Guide to Murder. But I've also heard, like, the reappearance of Rachel Price. That one was really good. Anyways, back to it. Yes, I'm listening to an audiobook because, like, it means that... I don't know, when I love listening to a podcast on a run or music. It depends what type of run I want to do. Oh! Let me just show you something I've just encountered. That's fun. They're harmless, though, so I don't mind. I grew up kind of, like... farm adjacent. I didn't have a farm, but I knew quite a lot of people who did. So everything's harmless unless they've got a kid, essentially. Obviously there's exceptions to the rule, but general rule of thumb growing up was be careful in the spring because they'll all have their kids, but any other time they're fine. There's loads of them. I think baby cows are my favourite though. Every summer I go stay on my family friend's farm, and we go in Easter and the spring half term as well, it depended when it was. And I remember I used to sit by the pig pen, or the pig sty, or whatever they call it, and the little piglets would run all over my feet. There's a photo of me as well. And I remember one year I got to name the piglets, and I was like, oh, I'll call them after, somebody had just told me about how someone had named their pig Crispy Bacon. And I thought that was hilarious, because it kind of is, like, I'm not going to lie. But, so I was like, oh, I'm going to name the piglets after, I don't know, bits of pig. So I called one Sausage, Streaky, Bacon, and then Fat, because I didn't realise Fat. I just assumed, I don't know, I'd only ever heard fat in conjunction with animals. So I just assumed Fat was, like, just a part of the animal. I didn't realise it was, like, it had a bigger meaning to it. And then I named a cow Milky. And then I called one Jammy Dodger. And then I had 2 lambs, or there were 2 lambs abandoned by their mother. So we would look after them. Because normally we would, there's certain things you have to do with piglets and certain things you have to do with calves and everything. But these 2 lambs specifically, they weren't getting fed because they'd been abandoned by their mother. So we had to feed them. They're in their own pen. We had to sit with them. We had to give them, not us specifically, but the motherly love had to be replicated. So we would feed them. And we had the 2 of them. We called them Minnie and Mickey. And that was quite sweet because every time we went back, it would be like, where are our lambs? Like, where's Minnie and Mickey? Which is really nice. And there's loads of photos of us when we were younger. Minnie was, I actually did, I think, honestly, my first heartbreak was when Minnie went to the other field. I don't think, I'm not going to lie, I think it probably was just opening up here. Anyway, that was actually really sweet. Cows are bigger than I think, and they kind of do scare me, but I know they're harmless. I actually got home from my hike about 3 hours ago, and I've been sitting on that exact sofa there No, I'd say 4 hours ago. That exact sofa there. I've actually not watched I watched one episode of How I Met Your Mother, and it's just kind of been sat like that. Anyway, it was a fun hike. I then got fish and chips after, which was really, really tasty. It's like some award-winning fish and chip shop, even though I just get chips. The first time I went, I just got chips, and I ordered the large chips because I was like, okay, like I'm just thinking, if I just want chips, I'm not going to want to, like, I want a substantial amount, like it's got to fill me up. It came so, like, I think he put 2 bags together. I don't really understand it. Anyways, it was so much that I felt like I was carrying a baby. And then we got to my friend's house. They were like, what the fuck? That's so much food. So we weighed it and it was 2 kilos of chips. 2 kilograms. And I paid £4.50. How incredible is that? I'm wearing my fluffy jacket I got. So when I started year 11, and to bribe me to keep working to do my GCSEs and like do well in them, my mum would keep buying me things. So I've got a pair of Docs, I've got this jacket, and even though they've gone out of style, I don't think I ever bought the one that was in style, like the one that like Emma Chamberlain wore. But I will still take this everywhere and wear this everywhere because it's so comfortable. But yeah, I want to make something, but I don't want to go to the shops. I don't want to watch a movie. I might watch Last Song. I'm feeling a Miley Cyrus movie. So off the top of my head, we've got Lol, The Last Song, and Hannah Montana movie. I know she's in more, but for me, those are the only 3 I really appreciate. You can really tell the story, music, type of music I like. Oh no, that's what happens when you walk 22 kilometres. I want to curl up in a ball and die. No, that's a lie. I want to curl up in a ball and go to bed.